the main opposition party in Cameroon says its leader has been arrested as unrest continues over last year's presidential election. The Movement for the Rebirth of Cameroon party said Maurice Kamto was detained along with 2 other party members in the city of Douala. Mr. Kamto urged protesters to join demonstrations last Saturday, during which the security forces used tear gas and live ammunition. President Paul Biya, who has been in power in Cameroon for 36 years, won a 7th term in the poll last October. French President Emmanuel Macron continues his visit in Egypt. He has met with the head of the Coptic Church in Cairo before touring a chapel attacked in 2016. Macron and Pope Tawadros II visited the memorial dedicated to the victims of the St. Peter's and St. Paul's Church bombing. 28 people were killed and 49 wounded in December 2016 when a bomb exploded in the chapel adjoining St. Mark's Cathedral, where security is normally tight. Macron and his wife were also given a tour of Cairo's largest church and seat of the Coptic papacy. The French leader has been in the North African country since Sunday on a 3-day visit to boost trade and defense ties between France and Egypt. The VOA's correspondent Ed Yeranian joins us now from Cairo. Edward, it's great to see you.
My pleasure, Daniela.
So what is the key message President Macron brought with him to Egypt?
That France and Egypt have been friends for a very long time, going back to the Napoleonic era, and that despite all the other things going on, that he insisted that those relations would continue, of course, mentioning issues like human rights, and President Sisi batted the issue back at him and said that there are other ways of looking at it.
Well, give us a sense of what is like. There's been a high human rights issue concerning journalists. Give us a sense of what it is like to be a journalist in Egypt.
Well, as a foreign correspondent, of course, we're very privileged because there is not as the sort of pressure being put on us. Local journalists, of course, are being asked to sort of conform to certain rules and regulations, and it puts a bit of a crimp on the coverage of many things going on. Of course, the government argues that with the security situation being as it is and the country's security under threat, that it's necessary. Of course, it's open to debate. The question is open to debate.
We understand that he also met with the Coptic community that has been under attack for a while. What did they speak about?
Well, Macron says that organizing a religious dialogue conference in Paris in the coming year, and that was part of the discussion, religious dialogue. We've seen that many times before, so I'm not sure what's new here. And he also said that he had come to express solidarity with the Copts because he visited the cathedral that had suffered a very serious bombing, suicide bombing back in 2017 in December. Around 29 people were killed. So he says it was for solidarity. Of course, the Copts also say that they are part of Egypt's body politic, and they don't, at least the leaders don't want to be played off against their Muslim neighbors.
VOA correspondent Ed Yeranian, thank you for joining us on Network Africa.
My pleasure.